It's the
Welcome back, welcome back. So I just heard the story early in the morning, and I kind of didn't pay no mind to it really because I don't like making stories about certain things about across the waters. Like you gotta talk about your own backyard because if you're going through your own shit, you don't have the right to judge. So I'm not gonna judge at all. I noticed something that seeing this second time hearing this story, and but this man is speaking on the news. Um, he made me flash back to fucking Emmett Till when they beat that boy to death because they said that boy he touched that woman, and then riots broke out and they killed like 100 black people. So I want to let the Muslims know over there. Um, I think you got set up. Like that's exactly what happens to the black man over here. They pretend they're not racist, and then they make up a story about us hurting one of them, and then hundreds of us die. And we keep trying to tell everybody, like, listen, we need to stop being racist. We need to stop not using the law to find out who does what, because one person breaking a crime should not result in hundreds of other people that are not involved in that crime. Like, that's not the way real life goes. And I really, it's sad, like, to see white people have this ultimate um gang mentality. And like, I don't understand how these people say they believe in God and you'll kill other people that are not involved with something. If you guys get held accountable the way you held us accountable, oh, you killed one of our people, so that means everyone within a mile is accused of fucking doing this, so we gotta hurt 100 more people. If people did that to you, like, imagine if the black man started doing that. Every time you beat one of us up unlawfully, like the cops and the shootings and the da 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 da. See, I'm not beat. They want us to riot against you so they can call martial law. I'm not fucking stupid. White people are dumb. You think you're gonna get something out of them using your dumbness to lock you down. See, you didn't learn in slavery after they let us go and you have to work with us and you have to be broke just like us. That didn't teach you that all those years you served doing that dumb shit didn't get you nowhere. You're right next to us anyway. So now after they use you again to riot and do dumb shit, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna lock all of us down again, and then you'll complain about that.
Look here, 3 girls were killed by that kid in Southport.
It's an act of violence that shattered the peace of the summer holidays in a
This is
seaside
fucking
town.
sad.
3 girls were killed.
BB King, Elsie Stankham and Elise Agia.
However, 186,000 Palestinians have been killed, most of them are children. Do you see us burning every synagogue that supports the Israeli regime?
another fire, another night of chaos.
Anti-immigration rioters attack a hotel in Rotherham.
Do you see us holding innocent people responsible?
Crowds clashing with police outside a hotel where immigrants are being housed.
Yeah, you don't. We're coming in peace. And imagine our anger. Imagine how we feel every day in Chechnya, in Syria, Iraq, Palestine, Kashmir, Mali, Libya, everywhere. We see our children killed. We don't behave in a manner that you see these hooligans behaving in, because they don't care for their girls. They're here for violence and they're here because they hate us.
Imagine that. You gotta watch your people die every day, and then you don't get to go crazy, because if you do, they're waiting for you to go crazy and they'll punish all of you for it. But they're allowed to go crazy on you for one or two people being gone. Now, I'm not gonna act like little girls being gone aren't gonna make any race of people start fucking turning up. But when Emmett Till got his head beat in, It was because a boy, a 15-year-old boy, was accused of touching and hurting a grown woman. And they beat that boy's face to a bloody pulp. Did black people start rioting against white people? No. Did we get killed because we wanted those people to go to jail? Yes. How do we, like, this inhumanity has to stop. And you don't have to. Like, the Bible said you're not gonna. And you're gonna get locked down with us. You're gonna get pulverized with us. And when you finally wake up to realize that you got used, it'll be too late.
A black Christian man born in Wales killed them girls.
Axel Rudakabana is 17, British, born in Wales and of Rwandan heritage.
But who they're directing their anger at? They're directing it at Muslims only. Why?
Isn't that strange? Isn't that strange? This is what I mean by people just taking out their anger on everybody and anybody. And it's like, oh God, when are people gonna wake up to realize, like, MK Ultra's fucking real?
Because their agenda is anti-Islam straight up. This is our fucking country, not fucking theirs.
I'm here to save the kids. The children have been murdered. There's been a massacre on the street.
They got the tiger.
You know, it's been a massacre on the streets. It's your country. I bet you if you go back in history, you were killing babies to get that country. So, you know, never forget. You know, like when you go through tragedies and you say, never forget. Yous went around the world killing and massacring multiple people, and yous are years later talking about one of our babies died, we need to go fucking super caveman ape shit again and destroy all these. What the fuck? That don't sound weird to you? We conquered the world, destroying men and women all around the world. And when one of our people get hurt, we should destroy multiple people. That doesn't sound civilized. That sounds like, you know, uncivil. It really sounds really weird.
White girls all over the country. Let's call a spade a fucking spade.
It's like Russian roulette at this point. Which one's going to be next? No one questions why BLM were out. No one questions why Palestine are out. We're saving the kids. We're stuffing the boats. We're closing the borders. Look how mad we've all gone. This is real women. This is lionesses. This is the Lion Road. I'm not racist and I don't give a fuck what you say.
And who the fuck's who's trying to kill our kids?
Policies that politicians put in place, yeah?
Stop the boats! Stop the boats! Stop the boats! Stop the.
And if you notice, it's just a bunch of old people. It's not a bunch of youth out there with them. It's a bunch of old motherfuckers. We're not racist, though. We're gonna kill other people that wasn't there, that don't support it, think that it's wrong, but we need to get you all out of the country now. We're gonna riot and we're gonna burn up we're gonna riot and burn our city up. Well, where they live, we know we're not gonna burn our shit down. Like, how does that make sense? Then, how does it make sense to destroy these people when, like, you know there's a really lot of them, right? Like, you know they're, like, literally everywhere, right? So if they take the same mentality and start going fucking ape shit, you know, this is why I keep saying, black men, get your ass ready and huddle together. These people are going to go to fucking war with each other. This is the reality of the Bible. These motherfuckers want to rule the world with an iron fist. And whoever gets in their fucking way, you're getting out of their way. And that's why the Lord said, go to the fucking mountains like he-goats. Get the fuck out of their way. They're gonna pummel your ass. If you go to war with them without me, you're gonna go in one way, and they're gonna pummel you, and you're gonna leave 7 ways. They're gonna smash you to pieces. You get it? This shit is crazy.
They're calling us far right. We're not far right, we're all fathers and parents of children. There's immigrants are coming in without paperwork. We're lying about their ages, we don't know nothing about the backgrounds, and that's what it's about.
We don't want to be branded far right.
I could understand that in certain ways because I'm an American and the same thing's happening over here. But you know what I do? Because, you know, I like to do this thing called thinking that grown men are supposed to do. And when I notice that all these immigrants are coming over here, and then all the immigrants are going over there, and then other people complain about immigrants, I stop and think and say, why are our fucking leaders letting this shit happen when they know we don't even get along with people, knowing that money and jobs are low, so that would mean irritation's gonna be high, and then that would mean you're gonna fucking fight each other. I'm a dumbass nigger and I know this. You're telling me politicians and scientists didn't figure this out?
You know, we're here for the right reasons. I want my kids to know I didn't stay silent. Leave our kids alone.
It's about children that have lost their lives in this city, and we're passionate about that up here.
We're not racist. We've got Muslim friends. Our country has benefited.
Now I'm definitely putting out that white psychology video because she said the fucking famous words, we got Muslim friends, we got black friends. You're racist. Now I'm definitely putting that video out. I thought I wasn't going to put that video out, but yeah, I think white people need to realize and see how crazy yous really are, and the fact that yous are literally railroaded. You railroaded yourselves.
From migration. However, it's just getting overwhelming. We're a very small island. It's become a security risk.
Religion means fuck all, lad. I'm not arsed. This is about people coming in. They could be Christians from Somalia, wherever, and the fucking wrong-uns. That's what it is. We're letting wrong-uns in. This is not religious. That's bollocks. Fucking bollocks. This is about the wrong-uns they're letting in. You can be a Christian, you can be whatever. You're coming in, you've got no intention of fucking helping the country. You're here to cause trouble.
Okay, that sounds cute. One guy killed 3 children, right? Very bad tragedy. Now, if I go look at the statistics in the UK of how many white men kill white people over there and children every year, I wonder if it's more than 3, and do you get together and start manhunting that person? Or do you say, oh my God, a white person killed one of our babies, and okay, I guess it's, alright, it's just a sad thing. Do you react the same way when, you know, one of yous go crazy? No. What's the difference, though? You see how stupid that sounds? You'll go crazy over one of us or someone else hurting you, and then you don't go crazy by the thousands of, you know, murderers and rapists you have over there, because don't pretend like you don't. You have a jail, too. So, when, you know, one of yours are going ape shit crazy, Jeffrey Dahmer and stuff, you know, how come you don't have that same energy? How come the native people of the lands you live on shouldn't have that same energy? You get it? Like, you guys kind of went everywhere and did what you're saying one man did to those girls. You did it to billions of other people. And you're not crazy, though? You're not massacring monsters? You're not fucking cave-dwelling, godless beings? Because if one man can do it to, like, you know, one or two, a couple, that's the first thing we say is he's a godless being, he's a monster, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yous come from generations of murderers and thieves. Genocide. Some of you have the blood of people that erased entire races off this continent. You have genocide in your blood. And you have the nerve to call other people beast that you genocided. Does that sit well with your brain?
You're here to take and thieve and steal. You're here to stay for nothing. So, unfortunately, that's a no-no.
There's 50,000 people here on an MI6 list, isn't there? Start with them, get rid of them, get rid of the people who are killing kids, raping kids, get rid of them. Stop the boats, kick them out. There's 2 men.
If they really start going after all the men with kids, you do realize, like, your race of people get caught doing that more than, like, a lot of other people. Like, I'm not saying that other people don't do it, but, you do realize you're asking them to start really cracking down on you, right? But that won't happen. They'll crack down on other people, nullify your dumbass brain by showing you, look, we got some of these guys, and then you still believe that your people doesn't do this to your people. When you go back in the day, who the fuck started doing all of this? Like, you do remember that you wrote down books about taking over places, raping and taking the children, right? You do remember this, right? You do remember it's in your history books that you did this when you took these places over. You do remember this, right? So why can't we call RICO laws on you? I really want to know how yous can call RICO laws and you could judge niggas and yous could all this, but yous have all this evidence of that yous are wild murdering rapists, land thieves, and fucking all of this shit. And we can't hold you to court. We can't check the records and start looking up the names and shit and be like, alright, everybody with these last names, you're tied into fucking land theft and child all this other shit, and you're out of here. You're getting deported. And everybody else that don't have that blood, you could stay. What if people started doing that?
The obvious here, you don't respect our country, you don't respect our religion. All you think about is Aisha, because she was 9 years old. That's what you're all into. Paedophilia.
Listen, it's a message. Yeah, Britain will never fall. We don't care how many globalists, yeah? George Soros, yeah? You globalist scumbags, yeah? Import as many of them as you want, yeah? Guess what? Christ will prevail, yeah?
This world is so corrupt.
It's 2024 and white people are still talking about Christ is gonna save us, knowing damn well Christ is a black man. It's so funny watching white people say that. Christ will save us. A black man is gonna come save us one day. Y'all still haven't read that book and figured out it's about black people? You want a black man to come save you. You do realize that, right? You want a black man to come save you from colored people. Revelations chapter 1:14. Go read it. No matter what he looks like, he's not a white man. So you want a colored man to come save you from colored people. When that colored man in the book said, I come to save the colored people from the monsters and the devil worshippers. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Labour's supposed to love the Northwest, supposed to be for the working class. They've stabbed the real people who has got real concerns. They've stabbed a lot of us in the back. And we're supposed to stand here and let everybody call us right-wing and Nazis.
Why is it all these old broken teeth motherfuckers? You know, like over here we call them hillbillies and shit. Why isn't it the upper class? Oh, I forgot. That's who you get to riot, and those are the people you get to send to war and kill other people because they're so fucking dumb they don't realize they're killers. And now they don't need yous anymore to be warriors. They got AI and other people, and so your little hillbilly Viking shit, yous are obsolete now, and they don't know what to do with you. So what they're gonna do with you is they're gonna use you like Frank Castle. They're gonna let you be the Punisher for a while, and when the real crazy shit starts, and you have to fight those Muslims for real, and you realize how many of them there really are there, and your country, you're the niggers. You don't realize it. You're the low class niggers. And they're gonna let you use Royal Rumble with them, and the middle class and the rich class gonna move to the side, and then all of you gonna get it at the same time. Everyone fighting is gonna get it all at once, because all of you are disrupting the countries and causing civil war. And then everyone's gonna get rid of yous and go back to real life and make all these new laws and shit, and maybe we'll separate, or maybe people will just go to world war or some shit. Who knows? I don't know. All I do know is civil war is coming on every country. It seems like it's really coming. There's no stopping it. They got all these people coming here. They got all these people coming over there. Everybody's begging for jobs. Certain people are getting these things. Everybody's saying the same thing about the immigrants. And then magically somebody hurts somebody, and then everybody wants to go crazy. So I'm not beat. This is the same bullshit they did to black people for fucking hundreds of years. All we gotta do is say one of these darkies killed one of our people. Now we're gonna go in their town, we're gonna steal shit, and we're gonna kill these motherfucking smart ones, and we're gonna get rid of the brave ones, thus leaving all of the fucking weak niggas and the kids and the women, and we're gonna control these motherfuckers forever. I'm not beef for the fucking stupid game. But the thing is, white people don't realize you're not a part of that game anymore. Y'all didn't realize that shit after slavery, and y'all gotta eat next to us. They allow us to have sex with you now, and your daughters can marry us. Y'all didn't realize y'all are part of the lower class game now? You don't get it. You niggas. You niggas. You don't get it, do you? You just really don't get it. You're a grunt. They used you. They used you, and they're going to continue to use you.
Asians in my family, I ain't racist one bit. What I am is scared of this government.
We've now got two-tier Kia coming on the news and having the audacity.
Isn't it really funny? You're scared. People that went around massacring everybody in the fucking world are scared of people now. I'm scared. I bet you they got you to massacre people off of fear too. Those darkies are crazy, and they're gonna come over here and do it to us if we don't do it to them.
To call the general public far right.
I utterly condemn the far right thuggery we've seen this weekend.
I've seen all this coming. No one wanted it. We tried to warn about it, and I'm still going to try and warn about it. I don't want to fight anybody. We don't want wars with Muslims. I don't think it's a good idea attacking mosques.
Oh, see, we got a white man over there that's like me and actually understands the reality of, I'm not going to war with niggas over some one thing or some shit. Like, if they actually come over here talking crazy, like we want to war with you, then that's one thing. But an actual murder, there's crazy people in every fucking race. We can't help that. We can't help that there's some crazy fuckers over here. Just like you can't help that there's some crazy fuckers over there. You know, it's just, it's that's something that nobody can deny. We all have crazy people walking amongst us that are us. You know?
That's all. I'm not a conservative either. I'm not an anarchist. I want a decent party that cares about the people. That's all we want. Every person, doesn't matter where you're from.
Okay, so Tories weren't the answer, Labour wasn't the answer. Who is?
I'm not a politician, and I'm thick as pig shit, but I can talk to people. I've never been to school, I can only write my own name, but I've got an heart as big as a lion, and I'll stand there against anybody for the sake of our country. People need...
This nigga said I can only write my own name. They always, it's just like the black niggas. They always get the dumbest black fucking person, the fucked up teeth, this goofy ass white guy. You could just tell he's a nigga. He's lower class nigga. And why would they get this guy to fucking talk? Like, for real, bro. Oh yeah, so they can get all men like that are idiots. They can rally behind him, and they can feel like they're important because all the lower sayings, all the men, especially white men, you're all at it. Well, not all of you, but a lot of you lower class ones, you're out of shape. The women don't fuck with you no more. You have all this anger built up, like these fucking black niggas are fucking our women and all this rah, 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 rah. When no, majority of white women don't like black men. It's only like a fucking 5 to 10%. And it's the lower class ones. High middle class women don't really, you know what I mean? It's not really popping like that. Oh yeah, you're the lower class white man. So in your brain, all your women are being taken and and it's no one's doing none of that. No one's taking anything from you. Your women have a choice to do whatever the fuck they want. It's not like when you came to places and said, I'm going to shoot you in your face and take your woman.
To wake up against Labour. These are the rats. We're not racist. We're scared.
I know.
This here?
I know.
It's been...
And it's not on this street now. Get out.
That's exactly what the devil used to control you. Fear. Yous have been afraid of the world your whole lives. You want to know why? Because you're a small group. You are a small group of people that realized everywhere I go, other people don't look like me. Period. That would scare the shit out of me too. And realize yo, no matter where I go on this whole earth, there's more of them than there are us.
They're an act. Don't call yourself a man unless you're out here. Don't call yourself a man. Simple as that. You don't fight for your country. You don't push back the invaders. You're not a man. If we don't fight now,
Imagine people that invaded places, stayed there a couple 100 years and then say, we need to fight back invaders.
It's going to come to our kids having to fight, and they're not going to win. They're not going to win the fight, so I don't want the violence. We've got to try and do it peacefully, but this has to be the final straw where there's a clear message sent to those in charge that
You see the other guy talking sensible because he realizes the people that you're going against, these Muslims and stuff, they're tough people, bro. They're not fucking pussy. They're not black people. You get it? They're not black people. They're not with the fucking let you do this shit for mad long and protest. Nah, you know what time it is. Once they get real mad. Once they get real mad, they get real mad. And all of them get mad like a fucking beehive. They're not black people. They're not gonna get mad and then some of them are gonna... No, when they get mad, they all get mad. And not for nothing, bro, like a lot of normal people, the regulars, we're fat, lazy fuckers we're not built for shit like that. You're not built to really go to war in your neighborhood, bro, with motherfuckers they've been war-torn their whole life. All they know is this shit. So when, you know what I mean, you think you're ready for that shit. You watch your movies, you drink your fucking beer, you get your gun loaded, you think you're ready for that shit, but you're really not, bro. Like, regular people are not ready to fight each other. We're really not. We think this shit's gonna be cool and it's gonna be glorious. No, it's gonna be bad and everyone's just gonna get fucked up and no one's gonna win nothing. That's what's gonna happen. No one's gonna win anything, and they're gonna sound the horns. They're gonna lock all of us down.
The step up or you step aside now. I was in Southport on Tuesday.
Police tried to keep apart a group of far-right protesters and a much larger anti-fascist counter-protest.
The media absolutely corrupt. They lied. There wasn't a single member of the EDL there. There weren't a member of the far right there. There was little girls, older women, there was older men, there was young men, middle-aged men, outraged at what the government's allowing to happen to us, what the government's allowing this cancer to do to us, this cancer that's grown within our...
So, you believe or you know your government, that's your people, that's your blood, that's your flesh. You think they're letting this shit happen and you go fight the people that they're bringing in. Are you doing what they want you to do? How about you go to your people and say, what the fuck are you doing? Why you keep letting these people in? You know we're racist. We're gonna fuck these people up.
Nation, we need to stop it.
My children are abused by social services, and Merseyside police have covered it up. They've got a hidden grooming gang that won't be released to the public.
Defund the BBC. The media are the lies. The media is the virus.
See, as I watch these lower class white people talking about problems that, other people have problems with, kids not getting taken. This chick's teeth was like horrible. You know what I mean? They're not getting proper health care and shit. I understand that. You know, that's the thing that makes us human. You know, we have problems that we all have to face that are similar, and those are the things that are supposed to make us come together and say, are you in control of that? No? Alright, so I'm not mad at you. Who's in control of these things? When are people gonna wake up and stop fucking playing the stupid game of fighting each other and actually go to these people that are in charge and say, you're gonna do what we say now. You're gonna separate us. You're gonna this is gonna be free, and that's it. We're not gonna pay all these taxes. We're not doing all this no more because it's detrimental to no. We're not playing this game. We're gonna have to make up a new game now. Okay? We're gonna have to make up a new game. You can still be in charge, but you're gonna make up a new game, and that's it. That's it. You can still be in charge, but the taxes and the high this and the high that and this and you can't own this, all that stops. We're gonna play a new game. Make up a new game for us because the game that the game that everybody's playing, it's not working anymore. It's really not. So how about we, start making up a new game instead of, everybody getting angry and rioting, and then they just, restart the game and we're all in the game again. Oh yeah, I forgot that's the game. All love, all praise to the Most High.